What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Shabbie Road. I'm Sean, aka the Funk Doctor, and today we're going to do a an unboxing of a PlayStation 5 DualSense Edge controller. Let's take a look at the back here. Ultra customizable controls, mappable back buttons, DualSense wireless controller features built in, which means you get your vibrations, you get the force feedback buttons, and you can replace the sticks, which is a phenomenal aspect of this new controller. Let's go ahead and get our old trusty rusty out. Just kidding. It's a brand new femme fatale knife, just for the occasion. Careful, kids, if you don't do this at home, I am a professional. All right, now that we got that cut open, let's go ahead and put old trusty rusty away for now. Let's get into this and see what we got. Opening the box up, classic PlayStation packaging. Doesn't look like there's anything else on the inside of there, so we'll just move this out the way. Okay, so sturdy packaging, just like the PS5 itself. Open this up. Let's see, even more packaging. Nice. I feel some heft to this. Like, it's got a lot of weight. Anything else? Nope. Just an instruction manual. We'll look at that later, or we won't. Now that that's out the way, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this deal. Right out the gate, this case has a nice look to it. Fold this up all nice and neat and yeet. All right. Hook there for a carabiner if you want to carry it around. Zippers, it look like, with rubber grips on. Nice hard case. See what we have back here. We have, oh, that looks like where you can charge it while it's in the case. It's not the best of features, but we'll see how it's implemented later. Oh, and there she is. Let's get this out of here and take this last piece off. Right out the gate, the first thing I can notice is this black lacquer across the front of the controller. Reminds me of the callback to PS3 days. The triggers feel pretty much responsive as they do on the DualSense controller. So do the buttons. And I can notice it doesn't feel any heavier. Feels pretty perfect. These function buttons on the bottom. We have the two spots where our paddles are going to go, and these slide switches here, which control the hair trigger on your R2 and L2. And yeah, these are nice, easy to reach, easy to get to, and pretty responsive. And with a nice, quiet thunk every time you click on them. All right, let's see what else we got here. Nice braided USB-A to USB-C cord. That is definitely going to be for charging our controller up while playing, or just keeping it plugged in while playing. Put it back in here, and it comes with a nice little pouch. I don't know. It seems a little cumbersome to have that in there. I'm probably just going to take that out. And this here looks like, yep, it's the lock that goes in the back of the PlayStation controller for that cord. So when you have it plugged in, you can't yank your cord out. Pretty good idea. See if it's actually implemented well. If I don't know, try to follow the instructions here. Okay, we'll get that popped open. Let's see, how does this go? USB-C goes into here. This clamps down and it snaps into place. And you just plug that in the back of the controller, and well, wasn't all the way in there. Let's try this again. And you hear a satisfying click. It's in there pretty snug, but it's not locked in yet. So we'll go ahead and lock it. It's definitely locked in now. That is not coming out of there. You will probably yank your PS5 off the stand before that happens. All right, let's get this undone and continue on. Now let's take a look at these triggers or new paddles that they put on the back. They're in the case really good and they feel nice. They don't feel light, they don't feel plasticky, they're all definitely metal. And they just go right in there, look a little bit of a turn, and drops right in there. Nice. Let's get the other one in. All right, and oh, they feel nice. They don't move very far, which is a really good thing. You don't want to have to go to any lengths for it. Well, let's take these out and try the ones I was really excited about, the half moons, or the half circles. This innovation is something I was curious as to whether or not it would even make sense. And they go in the same way, snap in, almost kind of sounds magnetic. The other one in, and oh, it's really nice like that. It almost forces you to hold the controller the way the controller was designed. My third fingers are just resting on them. It's really comfortable. Huh. Surprisingly enough. I'm really interested to get that going and try that in actual gameplay, see how it plays out. Let's put these back in and see what else we got in here. All right, on to the additional sticks that go on here. You have two that are convex, and you have two short ones and two longer ones to replace any one of the thumbsticks on either side, depending on your preference. Again, these do feel high quality. They don't feel like they're gonna wear out. They don't feel like they're made out of plastic. It's probably some nice TPU, maybe even rubber on top. You get two of each. You get two paddles, one for left and right, and two of the half circles. Unfortunately, you can't put all four of the paddles and the circles on at the same time, which is something I have on the other controllers, but it'll be okay. Again, the case is nice and hard shell, feels pretty substantial. All right, if we flip around to the back, we can see that there is a little press button here. It's kind of a slide. You gotta slide it to the left, just a hair, or the right, depending on your orientation, to open up the front panel to get to your thumbsticks. This is how you replace the modules. My fingernails are a little short, so it's going to take me a second, but it's really not that hard to do. And there we go. We'll pop that right off. And then now your sticks are fully exposed. And right here on either side of each thumbstick, there's a little silver lever. So you lift that lever up right there, and the module just gently slides out. And if you ever have any problems with that, this can be easily replaced. This was actually a pretty good design. Just slides right on in. It's got two little ledges. Can't really go wrong. These are, at the time of this filming, were $19 a piece. We might be able to find it cheaper by the time you watch this or somewhere down the line. Maybe sales will pop up. But and there it is. Slides back in, not a problem. Push your lever back down and now you're locked in, ready to go. Take your faceplate, and it has just a couple of tabs right there on the front. Those will go underneath where your DualSense touch sensor's at, and then it snaps right down. All in all, the controller is really well built. I mean, of course I haven't tried it out yet. We'll try it out in some games. That'll be in the next part of this review. And then again, back here in the back is where you would put your USB-C through to lock it in and charge it while it's in the case. Not the best of ideas, but it's a working idea. It's a work in progress, I'm sure. So, well, let's go ahead and put this baby back in its home. Put our little thumbsticks up. And our two short ones. All right. And there you have it, the unboxing of a Sony PlayStation DualSense Edge controller. Overall, I think this might be a good controller to use. The case is nice, everything about it's nice. But when we come back on our next one, we will have a review and a comparison of my daily driver, the SCUF controller, which is has 4 triggers on the back, a little bit heavier, but we're also going to go ahead and compare it to the Xbox Elite controller, just to get a good eye of it. And there it is. Thanks for watching. Give a like and subscribe and be notified when the next video comes out. Thank you.